Trying to get it outside. The defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
In your face.
Super 66.
53's the mic.
Here's Goff. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wentz to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He's got the first down here inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Throwing is Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Wentz now to throw. The L.A. defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Tight dog, tight door now.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
I'm here all day.
We're good. We're good.
Mike, 53.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have the football at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. On 2nd down and 4. Wentz, he's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This will be fielded at the 17.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Gurley with a carry on 1st down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hot, 120, Super 1, Super 1.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, Haywood.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, let's go.
Obama, Obama, Obama.
Check, 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 check.
Out of the gun. Gone. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
53's Mike.
Two.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Mike, 53. 53.
Hey, Zoo.
Ball, watch the ball. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike.
14.
You get me? Switch.
On first down, gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the night. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
65.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Back to throw,
I
gone.
got you.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, high 7.
53, Mike.
He don't know no better.
Now it's gone. And that's complete to Cooks. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on fourth and inches.
Rush in.
Hey, kill.
Motion, reset. Check three.
Turbo test.
They're running with Gurley. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
We go tonight. Black 20.
It's our field.
DC.
Hey, it's our house.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Don't get nervous. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Now Goff on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Okay, baby, I see you.
Leads to second and 10.
Mike,
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Who that? Back's mine.
Louis.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Five. Hey, Delta.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Harbaugh.
Here's Gall. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
Super one.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Mike, 53.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
53 to Mike. 53.
Snap for Gall. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I'm going to run you over. Set.
Wentz now on 1st down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, exit. Go 58's the mic. I'm coming.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop it.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz flushed out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley.
Slam.
He knocks him back.
Go, run.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Hey. Check three. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, switch gears. Move.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Boom.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm coming.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Third down.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Jester. Hey, wahoo!
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's see what you got. Hey. Lefty. Undercrush. Come on now. Oh, come on now. Let's go. Wait, turn it up.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he stopped immediately there. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Here we go. 120! Watch the slant. Kill. 58, boys, 58. Here. Oh, get him! Get him! Get him!
Here we go.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz.
It's a part of that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to...
Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Goff now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Brown. 53. Brown. 53. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All set.
Goff now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hold on. Check. 12.
12. Oh, here we go. Oh.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Watch twist.
Hey, Shell.
All day. I'm here all day. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Hey, seam 6.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Go, 12. Let's go.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin.